Extreme Gaming, a victory here will put them into major contention, guaranteeing their ticket there. But for PSG LGD, a victory here will continue their steamroll towards being undefeated across 2 seasons.
In this lane versus Sand King, clock doesn't help. So overall, you should be seeing this. Sand King just free farming. Meanwhile, Rubik is able to go and stack some camps up for TA. So there are some nice things from the lanes. Razor is dropping really low. You see that? He's dead.
Razor is going to end up taking a tumble bottom. You were asking about the power of dual breath with the boar.
He's almost 1,000 gold behind from Paparazzi. So this mid lane at least is going really well.
Yeah, once he sticks though, he will have to look for like a good rotation here or there. Another nightmare on him.
Nice
but
there's very low HP on the TA. TA gets dual breath here. Will be forced to try and flee. Swashbuckle connect flush. Do they have protection for refraction? Just came back on cooldown, but they might turn the fight around. Psionic Trap drop down in front of Innocence as Old 11 also showing up to the fight. Can't find the angle for the Burrow Strike. Finally gets it onto the Clockwork. At the same time though, nothing to say with the Rolling Thunder. Only hit support.
Oh wait, he goes back in?
He might actually get himself brought down. He went back in.
He's dead.
He needs to watch himself. Psionic Track slow with the Fade Bolt and a right click. Paparazzi will be the one that gets responsibility for the kill. Looks like they're going to bring in even more heroes. They are desperate to find this tower. Extreme Gaming looking for a response of their own. Look at Old 11. If you find him, you'll see that he just picked up this Blink Dagger. Desperate to try and unleash it here. Epicenter being triggered in the trees. Will he be able to find the right target? Nothing to say. Coming in with the Rolling Thunder. There's going to be the Power Strike onto the Faith Beyond Beastmaster. But where's the follow-up damage? It's just not there. Innocence keeping Lu from being able to chase into the fight with the Cogs. Gives up his life for this, but it'll enable them to isolate and kill Old 11. And now here comes Ame looking for the cleanup. Looking for Lu first and foremost, and he will be able to find him. Swashbuckle doesn't connect, but thanks to the rush of this PL, they get the kill after the connection of the Spirit Lance. You know, of course, barring any weird circumstances happening due to lockdowns in China, you know, we'll talk about that at some other time. But for now, the game state could really be on his shoulders. They're going to try for another fight here. Ame gets caught with the Fiend's Grip. Old 11 is there. Will he find him with the Power Strike at the end of this duration? Of course he will. They are able to get this kill. Diffusal Blade did get completed just before he goes down. But nonetheless, that is a significant pickup. DY, great initiation from him, but Innocence gonna try and find some revenge, jumping in onto Old 11, and with the pushback into the Macro Pyre, there's no way out for the Clockwork. Innocence is very low, but because of how much damage is coming from Faith Beyond, Tank cannot pursue him, and they end up losing the Rubik as well.
Was a massive pickup on the PL, because he just finishes the Diffusal Blade. He was getting completely out of control. That one death is gonna slow him down a little bit, but like if he can find a good team fight now with his Diffusal Blade.
Stun mid.
Nice 2-hero Burrow Strike coming in from Old 11. Faith Beyond will die to the Epicenter. That's the moment that Old 11 needed. Will they get more out of this though? Ame also involved on the edge of the fight. Dual breath coming in from the Jakiro as they go back in onto Old 11.
Ame has no doppelganger.
Almost down, but nothing to say. Gets Burrow Struck. He can't get close to anybody else. He's getting drained on the PL on the other side of the fight by Lu. So now Lu looking towards NTS. The shield crash though, doing way too much work. It keeps him alive for quite a while, but the stolen shield crash from Tank will enable them to kill him. Great kill happening onto Shin-Q as well. And suddenly 4 heroes have died. It's only Ame that's alive, so they can try and utilize that fact. Roche though is falling cripplingly low. Couple of right clicks from Paparazzi should be able to claim this one. And PSG LGD, they can't find a way in. They're still gonna try and find a fight. Old 11, nice connection there onto Innocence. And with the Clockwork down, they do not want to play a 5v4.
I believe when you look at the drafts, you expect PSG LGD to be in this position. You expect them to be in command, but they aren't. The mid lane, I believe, is the biggest issue so far.
He's alone there, Old 11. Only one to be coming in now.
Alone down bottom, and they're coming in Rolling Thunder. They revealed the Blink Dagger just recently picked up on Nothing to Say. Old 11 is still alive, and there's the Rubik stolen Rolling Thunder coming in from Tank. Gonna buy time because Old 11 might die, but they're allowing Lu and Paparazzi to dish out the damage. Lu shows up with the BKB Eye of the Storm. Too much damage to keep Paparazzi alive.
Who's actually in trouble?
Will lose his first life. Lu now in danger as the BKB will expire. Ame cleans him up on the way out. There's a 2-for-2 trade here. Mid and off lane for mid and off lane. However, Extreme Gaming also give up the Aegis and the tier 2 tower bottom in the process.
Was he just tanking the top tower, or what happened to him?
Collateral damage.
Collateral damage? I'm sure it's called that. But yeah, like if you are Nothing to Say, you cannot give away your role. It is way too important. Old 11 again.
11, where is he making this job right now? Inside the Radiant jungle. He's still alive though. He's been caught outside by 4 PSG LGD heroes. He remains alive. Buying time once again is this Rubik. Old 11 does now die, but at what cost? Innocence will get taken down. He ate the Fiend's Grip from DY, so they won't have it available for the rest of the fight. With Lou being available with the BKB, they want to maybe take the rest of this fight. Tank falling very low. Arme trying to chase him down with this PL. He might have gone a little bit too far.
Huge smoke up coming from PSG LGD now.
Yeah, they're ready to fight with that heart.
Yeah. Plus, they know exactly where everyone else is.
DY, oh, they were so cocky.
Hook shot will connect onto him, but they don't follow up with the swashbuckle.
Old 11.
Nightmare to buy some time. Now Old 11 going back in with the epicenter, connecting onto Innocence. PSG LGD need to try and run themselves away. Nothing to say yet again. Rolling Thunder stolen once more. They at very least use it to kill Old 11, but how else can they take this fight? Rolling Thunder connected onto Paparazzi. BKB activated by the TAs. It goes back into the fight. And they bring down Clockwork. It's only 1-1 so far. As the BKB is finishing, Paparazzi afraid to stick around in the fight. Blinks back himself as well as the tank Rubik. Both of them will be able to survive this.
We'll see. Post BKB, I can't see him do anything, but we'll see. Armin might be the one to break the smoke.
Yep. Even better. Innocent scouts out tank with the rocket flare, so this smoke really has a lot of information given away, but Xin-Q still ends up dying here. Rolling Thunder will now emerge from nothing to say, but he's losing so much health. The Daedalus on this Templar Assassin almost immediately killing. Nothing to say here. Rolling Thunder from Rubik following the other Rolling Thunder as they catch and kill the Clockwork. He buys back instantly, so does Xin-Q. Old 11 has the Auto Strike coming up in a minute. Does manage to get away for a moment now. They're trying to avoid fighting headlong into this PL as we see DY. He gets left behind as well though on the side of Extreme Gaming. Does have access to buyback if need be.
They're kiting the PL really nicely. So they're doing a good job with that, but how long can you really avoid him, you know? How long?
Nice smoke up coming in. Remember, TA does not have a BKB. I think that's why.
Tank! Oh no! He has no escape!
BKB, oh no.
And no
Rubik, the first one caught and no buyback either. 45 seconds in the grave. And that will be the ticket PSG LGD need to secure this Roshan. Old 11
but now don't blink,
posturing a little bit like he wants to go back in, but like you just said, blinks up onto the high ground, so will not have the blink.
Oh, Old 11 gets Rod! No!
Old 11 Rod on the low ground. He's gonna die. Also doesn't have buyback. Also gives up the gem to Innocence. Now Extreme Gaming really can do nothing.
Literally just BGG right here. That one Roshan. He gets a free shot on top on PL as well, so he doesn't even have to buy it himself.
They have completed now the Nullifier on the Templar Assassin. Having access to that, of course, it's not that many active items on the side of PSG LGD. Is this going to help? Oh my god, she better not die here. Oh no! They have the gem, they have the jetpack on Clockwork, and they definitely have the ability to kill Paparazzi. Down for the count. Godlike streak ended. And 90 seconds on the Grove. No buyback.
Do it again. It's so obnoxious.
Goodness. Did you just see what happened to Rubik? Yeah, Rubik also had to retreat to Fountain. Got like one lance and a big army.
Look again, look
at this! These Ilus by themselves, zoning back the rest of Extreme Gaming. They cannot do anything about this. Sanking as well, forced into a revelatory's position, has to back off. They just easily take away the racks. They're not done yet either.
They go back
the one to open this up.
TA's up. Yeah, heal up. But
it's so lame.
LGD can do whatever. They can fight, they can go back. This is... just end their misery, please. This is too lame.
They can't go in, he still has ages, 1 minute, no way. Oh, you can't die here.
Old 11 might actually end up losing his life, and they commit the Primal Roar onto the Sand King. They jump in, they kill him. He does have buyback, but he's already lost a life here. Razor running away from this army of illusions, forced into the base, and they just can't fight. They can't do anything. All of these heroes on the side of PSG LGD are still at full HP, and now they are going to lead themselves into the lane of Rax top looking for Megas. Old 11 will fight back, able to isolate at the very least the Clockwork. Lou trying to chase him down. Do they have enough damage? They do with Paparazzi, and that's a dead Clockwork. Xin-Q's also gone earlier.
Aegis for 30.
So this might be the opportunity Extreme Gaming need. Aegis still up for another 25 seconds. Will they be able to chase him long enough to force the Aegis to get expired? It doesn't seem like it. He goes forward though. Power Strike does connect onto Arme. They lift him into the air. They will be able to bring down one of these lives, I think. And indeed, that's the case. Eye of the Storm is up. Grip is up. Do they have a way to kill him? And indeed they do, with stolen spells coming in from Rubik as well. Power Strike, Epi. And finally, they kill Arme, but it does come at the cost of 2 full lanes of racks back in the base. Feels like life can become especially complicated for heroes like Old 11 as well, who kind of does need to be casting spells in the midst of these fights.
Yeah, it's like the usual PL build-up, and then at some point you will get rid of the boots by a pistol or the hook on the Bane.
Ooh, nice hook onto Bane, but unfortunately that just brings you right in front of Paparazzi. Okay.
Why do that?
And Paparazzi queuing up a Rapier. So if this Aegis goes their way, he might even complete it.
Late game Dota, right? We all love it or hate it. I hate it.
Old 11.
Old 11 jumping in onto this Jakiro. Shinkyu will die to a massive crit coming out of Paparazzi. They did, though, get a BKB usage out of Paparazzi at this point, so he needs to be careful. Lifted forward. Rubik, thank God for picking up the Aghanim shot, but great hook this time around from the Clockwork Goblin. DY tries to buy time, throwing the Nightmare onto Paparazzi, but it will not be good enough. Gonna be a huge kill.
Nice
Clockwork not done either. Able to get the
TA.
cogs out onto DY as well. But the turnaround with the Nightmare and the damage from Lu will actually get the Clockwork killed. And now look at this damage happening after Old 11 finds a huge stun. They're gonna be able to find these 3 heroes. Arme watches Pango and the Beastmaster die right in front of him. Can he escape? It doesn't seem like it. They found him with the Nullifier. They've got the Eye of the Storm out. The Refresher was revealed in this fight by Lu, and it turns out to be exactly what they needed.
No buyback
they find the kill. No buyback on PL. Jakiro also about to die. This is a dieback on the Twin-Headed Dragon. And that's a lot of heroes on the deck for PSG LGD. An open path towards a lane of racks.
He's going to get that Aegis and the Rapier completed. PSG LGD did. They made a lot of mistakes in the last couple of minutes, didn't they?
And he's gonna get the turnaround as Arme also sending illusions down the hill. Just to say hello, just to buy some time so that the entire team can walk away. Big Psionic Trap slow though. They might be thinking about jumping in tank, but with a long-range Macro Pyre stolen away, Paparazzi move forward with the BKB, but Innocence there immediately, trapping him inside the cogs. Arme though, now isolated by Old 11, is able to get away with the Doppelganger. Lu inside the cogs, but he has the Eye of the Storm damage. They bring down the Clockwork. Paparazzi not able to kill the Beastmaster just yet. Lu hoping to try and chase down Shinkyu. Doesn't happen. All of them have to be more careful instead about this Pangolier, who DY found roaming the edges of the fight, kept him in position, enables his team to kill him. But the first person they come across is Lu. Not a very appealing target. So I'm gonna choose not to really jump and harm him. Rubik did pick up a Linkens here, so he's throwing on, spamming that shield out onto his primary cores as much as he can. Innocence, see him on the edge of the fight. Can he find a way in? His beautiful hook shot onto 2, but they managed to save the Razor for now. They
no buyback on Rubik yet.
Kill onto the Rubik, 95 seconds, no buyback for him. 44 gold short of that particular milestone. Army in the meantime trying to chase down DY. DY just bought a full Aghanim Scepter, so no buyback for him either. Old 11 caught and killed as PSG LGD are tearing Extreme Gaming apart. Will they be able to kill Razor as well? Yes, they do.
No buyback on Razor.
They found him, they killed him, and he also has no buyback. Triple kill for the PL. Now, and Roshan just respawned.
Which gives Pangolier and Beastmaster so much time to set up like their abilities properly. This time around, perfect fight execution from LGD.
You give them a small window of opportunity, they will use it to the maximum. That hook shot on 2, killing off Rubik instantly without a buyback.
Yeah.
Then the
LGD is not
follow-up
gonna go back.
The
they won't fall for this.
Yep. 2 buybacks have been forced already, but they're not retreating. Instead, they're actually going deeper into the fight. This time around, Nothing to Say doesn't allow the Rolling Thunder to get stolen. Tank can only get access to the shield crash.
Epicenter, nothing though.
And Epi gets connected onto by the Rolling Thunder, so they can't initiate, and now TA gets lifted back by Rubik. Thank God PYW is there with the shard, but there's still a lot of danger present. Old 11, BKB forced away from the fight, but here's a hook shot, beautifully done by Innocence, killing the Sand King. That's going to be a dieback on the SK. Primal Roar is stolen right now by Tank, but what can he do all by his lonesome? TA is with him. Razor's up in 5 seconds, but they don't have the all-important Sand King. They use the Primal Roar to try and delay as much as possible, or then expose the Ancient. PSG LGD are beating it down. They're putting out the damage. Lu rushing in, trying to buy time. DY will get a wonderful grip out onto the PL, but it's not going to matter at the end of the day. There's too much damage on the building. Too much push potential from PSG LGD, and too much quality for the best team in China. GG, well played is called. Extreme Gaming, they came so close, boys. This close. They spent the whole game being this close at the very end there.
Still believe that PSG LGD are gonna do their magic, take this one out of the bag, but I'm really down to watch 3 games. Yeah, there's a bash chance, you know, you get time locked a couple of times. And
Yeah, and a 3 and 2 with like leech seed maybe. Well, old 11 just
they're trying to
getting
actually
run down
show
like
that
this.
action in the top lane. Yeah,
Wait,
they want
what?
to kill old 11
Yeah,
and they
dude,
will be able to
get on
bring
my
you down.
level, scrubs.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Lizard
dude,
with
I-
the prediction. Alright, nice. Does he have that kind of... Well, actually the question is, how soon does he need BKB in this kind of situation to flourish on the TA in this game?
Probably third item, as always, right? We go Dragonlance, Deso, BKB.
mid lane?
Oh, Paparazzi!
Hey, Paparazzi. Oh no.
Okay.
Got soloed by nothing to say. Getting a huge boost to his
is not
overall
supposed to
gameplay.
happen.
He's gonna use all the bash buttons when he's actually trying to get a big hero kill, so it's fine. Everything's fine.
How would Dota be if
But,
you could like activate Bash? It's an active.
Ask Admiral
Why is
Bulldog,
Zim
man. He
there
could
again?
basically do it. And Y
Arma's
is most
coming
likely
through.
gonna die here. Old 11 dishing out the damage. One more right click. Doesn't even need it. Burns him out with the scorched
wolf,
earth.
the
But it will
damage.
cost the life of Tank as well.
Oh, yeah.
Ame did take about half the HP in damage. I'm looking forward to the Spirit Vessel
Fabian,
emerging
bottom
from
lane?
the Invoker though.
Never
Fabian?
mind. It's just sleep
Ah,
and
it's
that's it.
fine, dude.
Yeah, ruin all his
Fabian
CS.
is gonna... He's gonna start struggling once they do have the Spirit Vessel. At the very least, nothing to say does show up. Came back in from the TP, going
Top lane,
home,
Doom.
shows up to get some additional mana, and that will lead into a kill. But unfortunately, another kill is happening with a Doom able
And
to take
another.
out Ame, able to get a double kill, in fact, utilizing the Scorched Earth. We saw Innocence try to run back to the Faceless Void to deny him, doesn't get there in time.
Game is gonna get really tough and nothing to say. It's like, alright guys, I'll put you on my back this game.
He's coming top, he's trying to do exactly that, perhaps get some counter kills, tank.
Oh, gets
First
two
one out
chains.
here. Nice 2 chains. And there's going to be a Hex out onto nothing to say, though. Maybe buying enough time for Old 11 to escape. Doesn't seem like it, though. And Tank almost certainly
kill.
going to find up getting brought down, too. Dominating streak so far for nothing to say. Turn it into a mega kill as he picks up 2 in the situation. All right, great stuff that we see emerging here from this mid lane. Really showing that it was a fluke performance on that Pango, not his best work. Bottom lane, they're looking for Faith Beyond here. There's no grip, but Paparazzi has made this rotation. They want to find the kill. Cold Snap already out, and they burn him down with the damage. Nothing to say, cannot interrupt this from happening. Might not have a defensive remnant out either. So needs to be a little bit careful here, but
Yeah, you say that, but Doom is actually chewing through it quite nicely at this point. Paparazzi's here too now. I mean, Extreme also know, like, if you want to get a tower against Extreme, you got to commit a lot of resources. That's what they're doing here perfectly. They should be able to get it. There was a Chrono expended to kill the Bane, but at this point, if you're this Void, you want to just kill whatever you can.
end up taking the top lane tower. Void got his first kill of the game. DY is down. And we're all talking about like the fact that he's not going to have damage into the bubble for quite some time. What's the build in this game for the Faceless Void? We'll talk about it in a second. Lou might be revealed middle. He's in a lot of trouble right now. DY comes to bail him out. There's no grip though, so nothing to say. Can't play this very riskily, but he got Nightmare. He's gonna get hexed up as well. The Shackles will follow this up. Paparazzi's here too to help burn him down, and they should be able to get the kill. DY, what a time for him to respawn.
Yeah, and that shining light that LizZard spoke about has been snuffed out.
Yep, they turned off the light.
Hey, does anyone know where the light button is? Oh, here. Probably grip
About to
on the-
turn off
yeah.
Faith Beyond's lights as well. As they grip him in this bottom lane, there's no way out. Living armor did come in,
And
but
shackle.
not gonna be good enough.
Hex,
Hey, man.
grip, shackle, everything.
Everything. We will commit, and they might be needing to commit more though. They found a Nightmare onto Shin-Q. Another Hex was out. The Ame shows up, doesn't have a Chrono
Hey,
just
Ame,
yet.
whoa,
He's in a
okay.
dangerous position, got himself doomed up right now. Forcing the fight to run away from him. Nothing to say though. Did get a quick pickup onto DY for
Ame.
some revenge. And between himself and Innocence, they are able to kill Tank as well. Ame came very close to dying, but Paparazzi got himself shackled up and chasing the Faceless Void too far. He doesn't have
my
a way
God.
out, unfortunately, either, and nothing to say. You know, they say you said that they snuffed out the light black. Well, the light is still shining quite brightly. There's a reason we keep hopping on about them, being like, wow, they're so good. That was
they're so
really
good.
miraculously good, honestly. There's no excuse for being able to win that fight, but they make it happen anyway. And now they're going to be trying to push their advantage towards middle. This time they do have access to the bubble, and Paparazzi might be the one that gets sacrificed into it, pushed back by the blinding light of Shin-Q. They don't even need to pop the Chrono for that one. Just a quick kill onto the Invoker, opens up space to push onto the tower itself. DK is here as well,
There's more
committing the
to
first
do.
Dragon form, and they found Old 11 here. Nothing to say. making
There's just-
sure that XG remember who he is,
If you
setting up yet another kill in this mid lane and then leading into a tier 1 tower.
are able to just run at you constantly, and they're playing this extremely well. They're just keeping the pressure on.
Oh, again, Lou might be in trouble here.
Yep, they're making this run happen. Oh, thank God. DY,
Thank
shout
you,
out
DY.
to you, my friend. Thanks, ma'am. Doing the right thing, tanking this gank once again. Good job. And had he not done so, Lou would have been dead for sure. Getting caught farming in this triangle right now. But unfortunately, because of the fact that the DY Bane is dead, that means Lou cannot be farming this triangle.
Paparazzi
Not
again
getting the
gets
farm that
chronoed
he
here.
needs. Papa,
Oh, no,
no,
can't die
on
again.
the edge of the Chronosphere. Is he gonna get brought down? You bet he will. No way out for this Invoker. Dead again. Bottom
Shadow
of the
Shaman
net
too.
worth right now. And they're not done either. They found Tank in front of the tier 2 tower. Do they have the damage to kill him? They do. Doom was thrown out onto the Ember Spirit,
grip
though,
too, but no
XG
damage
just
now.
don't have the damage. There was a grip as well going on
And
to
no tank
Shinkyu,
fight
but
back.
no damage. Innocence will at the very least find himself getting brought down
Oh
by
no, Lou, you almost
Tank
tapped.
brought back, but Lou, oh no, if he dies here,
dead?
he gets
Tank
shackled
brought
up,
back too,
pushed
no.
back by the
Oh,
blinding light.
God.
Tank is gone. Lou's gonna follow him into the grave. A triple
the
kill for
Doom.
Shinkyu, and they found Old 11
Oh,
on the high
man.
ground. Everything going to hell in a hurry. XG getting demolished and ran over.
Like the decision making is suddenly, oh, one by one by one by one. Like they have this like save my friend syndrome.
You see this ward
No.
on the cliff next to Kotl? Like that needed to be warded instantly.
Look at Paparazzi again.
is gone again. Yeah.
No, Papa, no, Papa, no.
Oh, the combo
no.
is so nasty. Double slide,
my
double
God,
steering
dude.
chains. So nasty. Narrowly missed the steering chains, unfortunately.
Do you like the
He's
Dragon
probably
Lance on TA, by the way, first item D-Lance?
Most TAs do it.
Yeah, it's like standard these days, yeah.
They're looking for the DK, but he's pretty tank at this point. And they're already ready.
How about this? Innocence is coming in, and so is
Oh,
Ame.
Lou,
They
no!
found DY dead, and Lou caught by himself on the far north side of this fight. He was the one chasing Faith Beyond, but he's the one that gets brought down.
And LGD
2 heroes yet again dying. They're not done just yet. They're still chasing for more. They don't have the chrono available, but they will force them away from this tower here. Nothing to say, just picked up
No Doom
BKB.
up
What
there.
a time to get this. Faith Beyond also blinking past the tower to get the stun out onto Old 11. They should be able to find that kill. Tank with the Mass Serpent Wards and the Hexes. At the very least, they bring down
Paparazzi
this Coddle, but it will cost the life of the Invokers. Paparazzi dies behind the tier 2 tower to the power of this BKB Ember Spirit.
And now Roshan, Doom's biggest enemy, taken down.
So might as well go and find a fight. Paparazzi, oh no. Might be the one they run into first. Oh no, this is not gonna happen to him. Paparazzi, will he
runs.
live here? Thankfully, they're going the other
No
direction,
BKB
but
on Doom
Old 11
yet.
and Tank
Oh, two
might not be
again.
as lucky. No BKB, 2 hero steering chains. Easy way to connect onto them both and bring them down.
Look at
BKB from
Paparazzi.
nothing to say. Honestly, wasn't even necessary. Paparazzi can just run. What else can you do?
No, look at, he had literally
look.
20 gold away from Midas. If he died there, they'd GG out.
They're looking for Lou. Blind chrono, blind chrono. Oh no!
Oh,
Get wrecked.
Just off
big
the mark.
plays. Do they
On
have
the
vision?
left.
Do they have a gem? They know
No,
he's
they
here,
don't, they
dude.
don't.
Oh,
They know, they know, they know, they know.
They know. They have awareness. They're even slowing him down.
Oh.
There we go. Dust gets popped. They have figured this out. Lou, I'm sorry, my friend, but there is no escape. Ame with the game sense, understanding where his opponent is.
I mean, they look kind of broken. We'll see if they can piece the things back together or not. But the comeback has to happen on the back of the Doom now with the BKB, right?
And that
But
Doom-
who do you Doom? You gotta Doom the Ember Spirit. Oh, 2 again.
Let's see.
It's always
Oh,
2.
No. Can't find anybody here
Overgrowth.
because Doom has BKB out, but he can't get the Doom on the correct target. They've already lost Tank early on. Innocence will die on the backside of the fight, but Lou in danger. Nothing to say. Here with the BKB, burning down DY and Lou. DY is
in
gone.
trouble on the
Lou's
back
gonna
end too.
follow him. Paparazzi also in danger right next to Ame. Funnily enough, his only viable item is the Spirit
GG.
Vessel.
Ah, GG.
Coddle threw
That's
it
the
in against him.
brokenness.
Old 11
They
try
are
to survive
broken.
the fight, but he gets taken out. You were saying you complimenting them for not being broken just yet. PSG LGD are like, watch the space, young LizZard.
Well, they
And
needed a
break
couple of
them even
extra
further.
couple of extra
What a
seconds before.
demolition job from PSG LGD.